that one.
Yes, that was so beautiful. I was here like just watching, what a beautiful song. And honestly, so much love and positivity and massive hellos coming through on the comments. So yeah,
Yay.
What a beautiful song. Have you played that before out in the public?
No, world premiere.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
well, thank you. That was beautiful. Now, we have a bit of time for a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. Starting with, obviously, the High School Musical, the series, which is a massive hit. So tell me a little bit more about that. I mean, how busy is it for you right now? Obviously, circumstances dependent, but how's it working?
Yeah. Oh, it's been amazing. This show is just like seriously one of the best things that has ever happened to me, and I just feel so grateful. Obviously, we can't be filming right now. We were supposed to be filming season 2 right now in Salt Lake City, but obviously we cannot do that. But yeah, so I've just kind of been staying busy, and I still keep in touch with my castmates, which has been lovely. Just kind of hanging in there.
Awesome. We've actually just had a question come in. Have you met up with anyone on the cast like in the past few months?
No, I have not. My parents are very strict about the whole quarantine.
Right.
Thing, and I don't want to I don't want to take any unnecessary risks, but I mean, look at us, we're talking on live now, so it's so amazing to see how connected we can all be through technology. And we have cast Zooms every week, so we all hang out and catch up with each other.
It's such a great way to stay connected, isn't it? And I mean, something like this has so much value. And one of the things I wanted to ask you, because you're based in LA now, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Is there a lot of nature around you? How do you get inspired? Because you love animals, am I right in saying?
Right. Yeah, there's not a ton of nature around. Definitely more so in Salt Lake City where we film. We went hiking all the time, and it's just so scenic, and it was really great living in a place where you could just drive 20 minutes and be surrounded by waterfalls and beautiful scenery. But yeah, I'm still getting out. I just hit up a couple of my friends, and we're gonna go hiking next week, so it's all good. We make
still getting out and about. And I feel like little bits of nature really helped, I guess, in the past few months as well, just to kind of keep that connection, right? So, I mean, one of the things I read, which was just incredible, I saw it pop up actually, is that you donated your birthday to the Rainforest Trust, which is absolutely awesome. So how did that come about?
Yeah, so I love their company or their organization, and I love everything that they do and kind of the approach that they take. And so I kind of got on a call with one of the amazing workers there, and she kind of just told me what they were all about, and I was like, oh my God, I just want to help in whatever way I can. And I think that it was a couple weeks before my birthday, and I was I just really want to do this. It would be the best birthday present ever for me. And so that's what I did. And we raised some money, and it was a lovely experience, and the people over there are just wonderful.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, it's such an important organization, and obviously everything that we're doing today is so important. But do you take a lot of inspiration from nature? I mean, you say you go out hiking and you spend time outside, but what's the thing for you about nature that kind of really gets to you, that really inspires you?
Yeah, definitely. I just think that the earth is sacred, honestly, and sustainability is wonderful, and making sure that humans can have a place to live in the next couple hundred years is so vital. But just at its core, the earth is just so important, and this is just magical, and I think that everything that we do should be grounded in that kind of spirit and that kind of earthly, sense. And so, I definitely do that in all of my creativity. I kind of try to stay grounded to the earth.
Yeah, I think it's that perception, isn't it, that we are part of it, not we don't exist in it. We are.
Right. Yeah. The world can exist without us. We cannot exist without it. So.
Boom. Came from Olivia Rodrigo right there. I hear that you love sharks. Is this true?
Shark? Oh my gosh! I don't know where you got that from. I really don't. That freaks me out. It freaks me out so bad. I mean, obviously fascinating creatures, but terrified. I'm terrified. That's why I don't go in the ocean. I even go swimming in swimming pools, and my brain's what if there's a shark in the swimming pool, Olivia? And you're you can't see the shark in the swimming pool. But I get so freaked out.
I'm so sorry to bring all these horrible thoughts up, but at least you're fascinated with sharks.
You're all good.
And so, okay, if there's a species that you really love, I mean, is there one that stands out for you?
Oh gosh. Kind of like rainforest wise, I'm obsessed with sloths and they sleep all day, which is very admirable for me. Love sleeping. Yeah, I love pigs too. They're a big reason why I like don't eat pork is like I just love pigs and they're so smart and cute. That's my dream, to have a pig one day.
Really? There you go. Yeah, they're so intelligent.
Yeah.
And I guess just kind of bringing it back to like what we're doing today, why do you think people like you inspiring others to care about conservation and nature, and Reserva doing their bit to help actually action that and protect rainforests? Why is that so important?
Yeah, I think I've always kind of cared about this, and I've always been, you know, kind of terrified of how we as humans are kind of affecting our ecosystems and the globe. And I think that just kind of so happened, like I've just always been like this, and now I have this like kind of large platform, and so I think it's just like the natural, you know, progression of things. But yeah, I just think it's so important for everyone to kind of make changes to ensure their future, and also, like we were saying, just the sanctity of our planet.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. And for anyone watching, what would be your one bit of advice to show your support for the planet, for all of us, and for the Rainforest Trust?
Yes, donate here, right? Yeah. Right, donate right there. Right there. And also, I think a big thing for me is kind of trying to like implement like trying to be more zero waste or like vegan in my life. I think something to remember that's really important is that nobody is perfect, and just because you're not going to be perfect doesn't mean you shouldn't try. You know, like we need everyone being environmentally conscious imperfectly instead of like 3 people that are doing it perfectly. So I think, you know, just starting somewhere and understanding that it doesn't have to be exactly how you picture it in your mind, you know, as long as you're making an effort.
Yeah, little decisions in your lifestyle and the day-to-day absolutely can go a long way. We don't have long left. I'm so sad this is almost over. But before we go, I have a flood of questions coming in. So one says, when writing songs, who or what are you inspired by?
Oh my God. I write songs, like my favorite thing to do is like go on a drive and like listen to an album and then like get inspired by the album or like the artist and like write a song like using that. I've been obsessed with Taylor Swift lately. I listen to Taylor Swift all the time, and she always inspires me to write because she's just such a brilliant writer. I listen to Taylor Swift. I love Gracie Abrams. I like listen to her music, and I like feel like I'm just like reading her diary, and that just like really inspires me. Who else? But like Taylor Swift has been a big one lately. Like I am like running her albums into the ground. Like I like literally probably listen to Reputation like the whole thing like every day, like in quarantine. Like it's so bad. Like I'm so bad.
But that's your process,
I'm just
right?
running into the ground.
No way, that's incredible. You just find bits of inspiration from that.
Yeah, I just think that I'm just so inspired by the way that she like tells stories and kind of the way that she uses concepts to like frame larger ideas, and yeah, she's a genius. And I love her. I'm so inspired by her.
Yeah, she is fantastic. Okay, I have another question. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received? I like that question. Isn't that a good one?
Gosh, yeah, I don't even know.
Bit of advice. When I'm thinking, I'm like,
Really, like lately, it's been that what other people think or say about you has absolutely nothing to do with you. It has to do with their projections of themselves onto you. And that's been really helpful lately. I've been trying to kind of internalize that.
Yeah. And I hope that everybody watching has taken bits of wisdom from you today, for joining us, from your music, your amazing passion, and your real effort to help protect the rainforest. So really, from the bottom of my heart and everyone else, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. I so appreciate you.
It's great, and it's great to have collaboration between these big industries, music, wildlife. It's all part of one. So Olivia Rodrigo, you've been an absolute joy, and please continue to donate.
Yes.
Any last bits of wisdom?
No, this is just amazing. Thank you so much. It was so great chatting with you. You're lovely.
Too.
Yeah, have a great day, everyone.
And you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.